I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. And the question I received was, why does every employer ask about my current salary during a job interview? Now, I want to give employers and recruiters a certain benefit of the doubt, but there's a second reason that doesn't deserve the benefit of the doubt. The one that does is it's a time saver for everyone. After all, I'm just going to pick ridiculous numbers. If you say you're looking for 180 and a position is paying 130, why would they want to continue interviewing you if there's no reason that there's no way that the two of you could come together, because they're not going to pay as much as you're currently earning? Another reason is around salary expectations. Every organization likes to get a benchmark for where a person is and what they're looking for. So they'll say, "So what are you making?" "I'm making 130. "How much are you looking for?" 180. Boing. And this is the one where it's a lot less about you and more about them. You see, institutions have guidelines, which really are rules, not guidelines, but they call them guidelines, about the percentage increases that they'll offer someone. Now, I know there are exceptions in the way of firms and how they conduct themselves, but most large and mid-sized organizations work with percentage increases. Now, it makes a certain amount of sense in non-sales roles. After all, if you're at a manager level and they're interviewing you for director level, you don't really have the experience, but you want to be paid as a director. So their thinking becomes, okay, he'll compromise on salary so that they can get the experience, and then we'll up he or she later on. So, there's that non-subtle thing. The real one is the latter. It's about control. It's about being in a situation where they get a sense of what you're currently earning and whether your expectations are realistic and whether they can fit into their guidelines, not because of any altruism. It's a control thing that organizations do. Makes perfect sense, except when it affects you and they start saying, "Well, you're making 130. Our guidelines say we will offer a 4 to 7% increase on top of base salary," and not look at your real value in a market. That's where you ultimately have the choice as to whether or not you accept the offer. They may have a 4 to 7% guideline, but your value is, just simply saying, 160. Hold out. Find an organization that will pay you properly. Your goal is not to sell cheap, but to sell value, because trust me, there comes at a time where regardless of whether you're cheap or expensive, they're going to look around the room and go, "Okay, we got to cut some heads. We got to lay off some people. Okay, him." And what you're being paid will only help you because you've been able to bank some more money. Again, Jeff Altman, hope you found this helpful. My website is JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. Come join. I'll answer your questions as well. Have a great day.